Vet. Comix Vet.
Every culture has its own myths, its own folklore, its own stories that it likes to pass down generation to generation. And one specifically that it likes to use to scare its kids, to sort of force them to behave better, to obey their parents, to make sure they listen and do the right thing. Now, in my culture, I'm Mexican, we have this story of La Llorona, the weeping woman who, there's several different variations, but generally it goes, there's this woman who lost her kids. She wanders up and down the river to make sure to try to find her kids, and, as a ghost. And it's told to us sort of as, make sure you obey your parents, make sure you listen to them, be good, because if La Llorona sees that, you're sort of not showing the right affection or obeying your parents, she's gonna take you as her own, because, you don't want your parents, so therefore she's gonna, have you as one of her children. Now, I know there's this thing that happened to me when I was younger. I was told as a young kid to, basically, do that, obey your parents, listen. And one day, I don't know if I was mad at my mom for some reason. I don't remember if I told her, like, I hate you, for some silly little thing as a kid. And later that night, I had like this dream that, oh man, La Llorona came and I saw her and it scared me. And I remember the next day I told my mom, I told my brother, I told my family, like, oh my God, I saw La Llorona. And, for a little bit, for a little longer after that, I was kind of, I don't know, I'm thinking kind of in my memory that I was kind of a little bit better for a while, until I got over that. And then I became this crazy little kid again. So now we have a movie about this general story, about the character La Llorona, right? The folklore of the weeping woman, in English is, the weeping woman. Warner Brothers, once again, delving into these horror stories, to, this horror renaissance that Warner Brothers, under James Wan, who's producing this film, that they're really taking hold of, that they're really pushing forward. And like I said, this renaissance in the horror industry. This isn't directed by James Wan. He is producing it. It's directed by Michael Chavez, who really is a somewhat unknown guy, but he's been tapped by James Wan to direct The Conjuring 3 that's in pre-production. So we got the trailer for this now, and let's go ahead and take a look at it, see if it's as scary as we hope, at least as scary as I hope it is, being that, this is something that I guess I kind of had a history with, but all right, we'll see. Let's check out the trailer. All right, let's press play.
Can I ask you a question, Father? Do you know anything about La Llorona?
La Llorona. That's Linda Cardellini. She played Velma on the live-action Scooby-Doo movies. Wonder at the end she's gonna find La Llorona and take off the mask and it'd be like, some guy or something.
Please don't wake up your sister.
Oh no, why would you leave your kids there? Take them to a crime scene and leave them there with bodies in the street? From producer James Wan. That gives me high hopes for this film. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't go over it. Oh. Me see. That means my kids, my children in Spanish. Where'd she go? Jump scare. Jump scare. There it is. I called it. Sometimes these are a little cliche though. Yeah, I mean, you saw that lady, you would just run away right? Like in a dark alley. You wouldn't just stay there and see, if it's a ghost, if it's somebody that's gonna hurt you. Oh, that's awesome. Those windows rolling down on their own. Well, the spirit is rolling them down. Oh man, now can't block all the windows. Can't stop them all from rolling down. Yeah, it's creepy. Now it's unlocking and opening. Uh-oh, now oh, there it is. Jump scare again.
The Curse of La Llorona.
Yeah, that definitely has that scare factor, and I I'm kind of excited about it now. I guess it kind of got me. Of course, there's a cliche jump scares, but the thing with James Wan is you're gonna have those jump scares. I guess that's typical of any horror film. But his stories, the atmosphere in itself is like is part of the scare. So you could tell by that trailer that there really seems to be this dark, gloomy atmosphere where it seems like anything could happen, anything could jump out and grab you. The story, I'm sure, is gonna be pretty good. This one isn't written by Gary Doberman, who's basically done most, if not all, the Conjuring universe films. So I guess he's pretty much just stuck to those. And but James Wan is definitely involved in this project, and you could see his fingerprints all over it. The atmosphere, the way it created that scare. That really I guess it had those jump scares in it. So I think it's going to be kind of good. I hope so. We'll see what the next trailer opens. What did it say? April 19th. So I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait to see the next trailer, the next ad, the next poster. This poster right here looks pretty good. It looks pretty scary. It should. The thing that I'm thinking is that we've had a history of these films taking culture from other people's and using it as a basis for their films. And when it comes to La Llorona taking over the Mexican culture, their folklore, when it comes to this, I'm hoping that they do it justice. I mean, we saw with Coco the way they did Mexican culture and knocked it out the park. It was really respectful. It honored it, and it turned out to be a big movie, a great movie, really critically acclaimed, and did really good at the box office. So let's hope this one does the same thing, takes it with respect and not really makes a joke out of it. So I'm looking forward to it. Let me know if you guys like this trailer. Let me know if you're looking forward to the next one. Share your thoughts down below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time.
Comix, right? Comix, right?